All right, Jaden, what game are we playing today?
We are playing Choice Words.
Nice. Do you like choice words?
I do. I think it's a great, fun party game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And how many people can play then?
The box says between 2 to 8, but you can throw in more if you want. You just can't go one. It's not a single-person game.
Awesome. All right. Well, why don't you tell me a little bit more about it?
All right. Well, in Choice Words, everybody sits around a table or on the floor, or they sit together with this timer. Each person has a pad of paper and a pencil or pen, and these two little bin things of cards. One says scratch play, one says match play.
That they do.
You will go around the group in a circle, each person taking their turn. On your turn, what you do is you choose either scratch play or match play, and you pull out a card, and then you play from that.
Okay. Let's take a look.
So, if it was my turn, and I wanted to play match play, I would say, all right, and I can pull out a match play card. On each match play card, there are 3 words with either a blank before, or after them.
Okay.
And your job is to fill in that blank to create a word or a phrase that's common and well known.
Okay. So just one. You just got to come up with
just
one.
one.
And what are you trying to do with that one that you come up with?
You want to match it with as many people as you can. So say I said, what will I think here? City boy, tooth fairy, and drunk driver.
Okay. So you write those on
So I write these on my sheet.
Okay.
Actually, we'll flip this timer at the start, and everybody will have that much time to write their words.
Okay.
When the timer runs out, it's running out. Starting with the person whose turn it is, go around in a circle and read off our words. If I say, okay, my first word was city boy, and nobody says, oh yeah, I wrote that too, or anything like that.
I wouldn't have written that.
I don't blame you. It was a poor one. Then I say, oh shucks, I guess I got that wrong. And I scratch that off. I won't score any points for that.
Okay.
And then I get to the next one, tooth fairy. And then I have 2 people who raise their hands and say, oh yeah, I wrote the same thing. Since there are 3 people, me and the other 2 people, who wrote tooth fairy, all of us get 3 points. So I'd write a little 3 next to that just to keep track of it. I usually keep a tally running up here, but that's just me. And then I get to the last one, drunk driver, and there's like 5 people who did it. So, woo, 5 people. There's now 6 of us. All 6 of us get 6 points for that word.
Nice. So match play sounds like a good way to could be a good way to score a lot of points.
You can score a lot of points
if you guys are all on the same wavelength.
In scratch play, you pull out this of the card, and there's a single word on it. No blank spaces anywhere. Just a single word. And your job is, that word comes out, the timer is flipped, you grab your paper and pencil or pen, and you write down as many words or phrases including that. So I could say snowstorm, snow day, snow pants, snow cone, snow shovel. The word doesn't have to come after, that's
Snow White.
Yeah,
words could come before it. Let it snow.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Stuff like that. And then I go and I say, all right, who wrote snow shovel? And nobody raises their hand. So I don't mark anything on that word yet. Then I say, snow day. And there's a couple other people who wrote it. We all cross it out. None of us are going to get a point. You go through your whole list of words, and any ones that are crossed out, you don't get points for. Any words or phrases that are still there that not crossed out, you get a point for.
Okay.
So if you can think of a lot of things, you could get a lot of points. Or you could just stop a lot of people from getting a lot of points if you know the common phrases.
Okay. So which do you prefer between scratch play and match play?
I don't have a preference. I like scratch play some of the time because with a couple words, I can go on a spree and just fill up like a quarter of this page.
Yeah.
And get a lot of points for it. Or I go to what happened on snow and after 3 or 4 words blank out.
Yeah.
I also like match play because I can guess, I can think, that this person's a bit younger, what phrases would they know? oh, they'd know the Tooth Fairy more than Toothache. So I could guess that and get more points that way.
All right, well, what would you rate choice words?
I would rate choice words a 4.5.
You seem a little skeptical,
on that.
but definitely over 4.
Over 4, without a doubt. It's
Okay.
a great party game. Doesn't take too long as it's only to 50 points, and points come really fast. Actually, it's not 50 points.
And you've even gone into...
Correction. I went into a triple overtime with my older brother. It was very close, and I won, so I like the game.
It felt good. Celebration everywhere.
Oh, yes.
All right, thanks, Jaden.
See ya.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.